Welcome to Talking Hoops with Sloot. I hope you guys learned some things about Janelle Beckering last week. This week we have Meghan Winters here from Colorado. She's a sophomore this year. So Meg, how are you?
Good.
Good to have you. So let's start off with your dad. He played in the NBA, right?
Yes, he was drafted by the Lakers and then he was traded to the Milwaukee Bucks.
Okay, and there's kind of a cool story in there, right? So
he was traded for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to play at Milwaukee, and then he played at Milwaukee for 8 years.
wow, so that's a pretty big name. Okay, so growing up here, he wasn't playing while you were born, right? Or after you were. So he was a coach? Is that
Yeah, he coached a lot of places. So when I was born in Ohio, he was an assistant in Cleveland, and then we moved to Atlanta. He was an assistant there. Then we moved to Vancouver, Canada. He was an assistant for the Grizzlies. Then we moved again to Colorado, an assistant for Denver. Then assistant in Golden State, California. And then we moved back to Colorado, but he actually was a coach for the WNBA, the Indiana Fever in Indiana, but he just commuted. And then now he's a scout for the Indiana Pacers.
Wow, so you've been moved all over growing up. So
Lots of traveling.
when did you stop? When did you station in Denver, right?
Yeah. When I was in 8th grade, all the way into my senior year, I stayed in
Okay,
Denver.
so you got to go to 4 years in high school in Denver.
Yeah.
Okay, so how was that moving all over the place? Do you remember that? You were part of your
I
life?
do remember it, and definitely the hardest move was from California to Colorado, just because I was older. But it definitely helped having a big family, because we were really close and at each other. So.
Oh, so so you had a big family. So how many are there?
I have 5 siblings.
5 siblings,
Yeah.
so 6 total. And you know, you obviously grew up in a athletic family. Are you the only one that plays college sports, or is there?
No, I have an older brother that played at Davidson. He played basketball there. And then my sister Keelan is a senior at University of Portland. She plays soccer. And then my little brother just committed to play basketball at Elon, which is in North Carolina. So.
Okay, and you're where are you at in your family?
I'm number 5.
You're number 5, so the second youngest.
Yeah.
Okay, and so your oldest brother, you said, played at Davidson. Is he still playing basketball?
Yeah, he plays in Europe. He plays in Hungary this
Okay,
year.
so that's cool. So Davidson, did he get to play with Stephen Curry?
No, he actually came in a year after, Stephen Curry came in a year after Brendan left.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. And so Keelan, you said, plays soccer in Portland. Did she play basketball at all?
Yeah, she played basketball in high school when we lived in Colorado, but not when we lived in California because it overlaps. So she chose soccer because she loves it.
Okay. And have you ever got to see her play? Obviously, she plays here a little
Yeah.
bit, but did you ever get to go see her play in Portland?
Yes, definitely. I try and go every year, but this year she's a senior, so.
Okay. So, growing up in this athletic family, you know, you're always around basketball a lot. Is that kind of how you learned to play basketball, or?
Yeah, definitely. I would play against my siblings, and my little brother Ryan used to battle it out, and we would usually end in a fight. So.
Okay. So your dad obviously was pretty busy with coaching professionally, but did he ever get to coach you, or was he kind of a coach to you in a way?
Oh yeah, definitely. He always took time to come to our games and coach me on the side, and outside of our normal practices, he would go shoot with me at the gym or whatever.
Okay, so in high school, you said you went to high school in all 4 years in Colorado, right? And what high school did you go to?
Regis Jesuit.
Regis Jesuit. Okay, and you were in the championship games how many years?
3 years out of mine.
3 years. Okay, and your junior year, something kind of disappointing happened.
Yeah,
what was that?
we were in the state championship game, and the first half I had torn my ACL, MCL, and meniscus, and then we ended up losing that game in overtime. But it was really hard watching on the bench.
Okay, so for those of you guys who don't know, that your summer going into your junior year, your senior year, is one of the most important years to trying to play basketball. So how did you deal with that? How did you recover?
I did a lot of physical therapy, obviously, and then I got the opportunity to coach a little kids basketball team, so I got to travel with them a little bit, and then I would also go, I think I went to Oregon City tournament, it's a big AAU tournament, and watched my high school team. So, yeah.
Okay, good. And then your senior year, you guys came back, you recovered, and won the championship?
Yeah, we won the state championships.
Well, good. I'm glad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now that we got to know your family and a lot about your high school and everything, so let's get to know you a little bit. Okay, so I'm really just some 5 favorites, okay?
All right.
So what's your favorite TV show?
My favorite TV show, probably Gossip Girl, although I am really behind on the seasons. I'm only on season 3.
Okay, well, you're still
Yeah.
keeping up. Okay,
Yeah.
so what's your favorite, like, music artist? It could be a band or...
I don't think I have a favorite because I like every kind of music, so...
So if your go-to, like when you're in a
Okay.
bad mood or a great mood, like who do you go to?
Probably The Fray. They're also from Colorado. I really like them.
Oh, okay, right, nice. And what about your favorite NBA player?
My favorite NBA player, I really like Dwayne Wade, and I've always liked him since he came out of Marquette. So.
Okay, what about former NBA
Former
player?
NBA player? Am I supposed to say
I
my
think
dad?
you're supposed to say your
Yeah,
dad. I think
my dad, definitely.
That's definitely what it's supposed to go to. Okay, so what about your favorite candy?
Oh, my favorite candy is Reese's. I love peanut butter.
Okay, and since you lived in so many different, what's your favorite state?
Colorado for sure. I never realized how much I liked it until I moved here, I guess. So,
Okay, so when you call home, like since technically you're born in Ohio, right? Home is where?
Colorado.
Colorado.
Definitely. Yeah.
Okay, good. I hope you guys enjoyed learning a little bit about Meghan Winters, and hope to see you next week.